Peller speaks on the idea behind Progressive Youth Festival. Shina Peller is a Nigerian entrepreneur, politician and industrialist. In a chat with HEAP TV, Honorable Shina Peller spoke on the idea behind Progressive Youth Festival movement. He says it is aimed at empowering the youth and reminding them what it means to be a youth in a country.
Yeah, the Progressive Youth Festival is a platform that we designed as the young people to educate ourselves, to understand our civic role and responsibility as youth towards achieving the kind of leadership that we require as a country. We designed the Progressive Youth Festival as a platform for the youth to understand that when they say youth, it is not an entitlement, that it is an opportunity. Because today you see a lot of youth rant on social media and still believe that it is an entitlement. It is not an entitlement. We have an opportunity that is coming in 2023 when there will not be an incumbent president that is contesting at the polls. If the youth fail to rise up to that challenge and produce their leaders, other people that are less competent will do that on their behalf and elect leaders that are not competent, that will make policies and laws that will affect our lives in general. So look at what happened in NSAS. At NSAS, we came out beyond political ideology, beyond ethnicity, beyond religion, under one cause, challenging the status quo. But there was no leadership. So, and we paid price. We lost lives. So we don't want that to happen again. That's why we decided to come with Progressive Youth Movement, where we can educate ourselves as youth. You can see the numbers yourself and actually see that these numbers can change the narrative of what is going on, especially when you have the tools. We want to engage ourselves for people to know that it is not enough for you to have a PVC in a country that do not have independent candidacy. In Nigeria, we practice party politics before people can be given an opportunity to be in position of leadership. And if that is what you want to do, you want you to understand that not having a PVC is not enough. Because today, we are still telling people, go and get your PVC. Now, you need to let them even know that if you get that PVC is not enough, so people will know that, yeah, you still have 2 steps ahead of you. Get a PVC, and outside getting a PVC, join a political party. And joining that political party, you must be strategic with your decision. You see a lot of people today that will tell you, don't join APC or don't join PDP. And yet, those are the 2 parties that are controlling this country. I ran one of the most sophisticated campaigns as a House of Rep member in 2018. I'll use my area, Ikere, as a case study. Ikere is just one area in Ward 8 of Iseyin local government. Ikere has over 15 villages. I went to campaign in Ikere. I got there at 4 p.m. in the evening. I did not come out of Ikere until 12 noon the next day. We were moving from from one village to another. And I can tell you that in all these villages that we went to, there was only one common comment. The common comment is, in their life, they have never seen a candidate that they are voting for face to face. What they see is just a councillor comes with a poster and say, this is who you are voting for. But because I am so inquisitive, I'm very curious, I want to feel their pain, I want to feel their pulse, I went in there. So tell me, what new political party do you want to start today that you think that will have a structure that will cut to Ikere? So imagine Ikere, which is just one area in one ward of an 11-ward local government, Iseyin local government. Now we have 8,809 wards in Nigeria. Do you know how many wards that has the same peculiarity with Ikere, with Ward 8 of Iseyin, that will have even like 20 villages or 25 villages, and they have been cut off from the grid of communicating with the people? So you must let people understand that if we really want to get things to work, we should be ready to roll up our sleeves and ready to get our hands dirty by joining one of the 2 major parties. And for the people that have not joined a party, my advice is you join a party that is an advantage. So you should join the APC. I'm not telling you to join APC because I'm in APC today, but I'm telling you, as a successful entrepreneur, decision making is key. Fingers are not equal. And when taking decision, you must be able to identify an advantage. When we're in school, when you are running the 800 meters track race, everybody wants to be in lane 1 because it is a lane, it is the lane at an advantage. But when you are joining that political party, don't join by yourself, join a network. That is why we have Shina Peller Network. Because Shina Peller Network today is partisan, because I'm in APC and I'm the leader of the network. So this is what we are trying to do.
He further went on to reveal that the Youth Progressive Festival will hold in 6 geopolitical zones and will kickstart with Ibadan on the 5th of February 2022.
And it is happening in Ibadan on February 5th. But it is not just going to happen in Ibadan. We are taking it to the 6 geopolitical zones. So the one for Southwest is what is happening on February 5th, and it covers Ondo, Ekiti, Osun, Ogun, Lagos, Oyo, even Kwara. Everybody from those zones, we have provided transportation that will move people from a particular location to Liberty Stadium in Ibadan, where you have people coming together. And as young people, you can see yourself that we actually have the numbers that can, change the narrative. And outside that, we want to put people on stage that have been where they believe that the young people cannot be. An example of those people is me. Where the older generation says, I cannot go, I have been. And I know there are other young people that even have more drive or more power than I do. I must be able to show them that if we come on the same platform, we can be able to achieve, our aim. So this is what we are doing on the 5th of February. And I'm inviting anybody that is interested. Everybody is invited, in as much as you're a youth and you have a PVC. And we are leaders. We are not just telling you, PVC is your gate fee and will not bring a solution to the people that do not have. Right at the venue, we will create kiosks for people to come. Even if you don't have a PVC to get into the hall, you get into the kiosk, you do your registration right there, then you come into the stadium. So by so doing, we can be able to develop, a platform that can warehouse our strength as young people, and we can be able to put our feet on the ground and develop, the mechanism that we need to convert our advantage to results.